I thought I had some actually fairly cool channel content for you guys. It turned out to be an absolute waste of my time. I encountered an ad on Facebook for a guy who offers to haul away cars, scrap cars, and he had just posted the ad, within like 12 hours, and the photograph that he used was that of a red Fiero. Couldn't tell much about it, only because it was taken straight on toward the hood, just the one shot. So I messaged the guy, and I was like, "Hey, what's the story with this Fiero? It'd be great if, maybe instead of it being scrapped, if it could possibly be saved." He sent me a few other photos that he'd taken of it, and the underbody seems to be in really great shape, actually. Little rust, it's hard to tell from the photographs. So I float the idea to him and say, hey, instead of you scrapping this thing, give me the opportunity to try to, find a buyer for it. He says that he just needs to be able to get as much money for it that he would have gotten it for scrap, and that's perfectly acceptable. I mean, it's a business. So he told me where the car was, and I said that I'd be out the next day, today, to take some pictures and share it with folks online. So it took me about 20 minutes to find the place, only because it's out in the middle of nowhere and it's actually behind some buildings. I couldn't find it up until I saw him driving in with a flatbed, and I was like, "Oh, okay. I bet this is the guy right here." So I follow him in, and we talked to him for a few minutes. He's like, "Yeah, go take a look, go take some photographs." And I'm like, "Okay, that's cool." And again, the entire goal here was to take photos, take videos, so that we could find somebody to take it away. So I look at it for about 5 minutes. I'm about to go get my camera and my tripod over here, and all of a sudden he's like, "Yeah, the thing's gonna be gone tomorrow." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And apparently, he's got. They apparently they go through about 60 cars a week, and the guy's coming. The guy who takes his cars away, the scrap, is coming tomorrow to go get it. And I just don't understand that. Why all this conversation back? I mean, we talked for a good 45 minutes online about me, finding, taking these photographs and being able to upload them so that we could find a buyer, so that the thing gets saved as opposed to, scrapped. And if I had known that that there was absolutely not a shot in the dark about this, I wouldn't have bothered. I mean, I've already taken an hour and a half out of my day, trying to find the place, getting ready for the day, and heading out here, and it was completely nonsensical. Why lead me to believe that this is a possibility when it's literally just going to be, getting out of here, the next day? I mean, he did advise me that, yes, they don't normally sell cars, which, we knew. We talked about that. But instead, I just don't get it. He could have just had a polite, "No, thank you. I really don't want to, I don't want to entertain the idea of selling this. I just want to scrap it." And as much as I would have been disappointed with that, I would have accepted that. But we had a conversation, and yeah, the thing is most likely, he said it's going to be gone either tomorrow or Tuesday. And there wasn't anything special. It's a beat to hell 2M4. With 4 mismatched rims, spray painted black interior. I mean, this thing is it's rough. It's really, really rough. Ran when parked is what I was told, but yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not the point. The point was, I had an invitation, and the invitation was baloney. So I don't know to go with that. So sorry, team. No really cool footage, but I had to get my frustration out on this somehow. And so I'm doing it on video. Peace.